Some crazy news to some people out there, brought to us by Travis Gafford, a good friend of Doublelift. Guys, we have talked a lot about over the past few months his struggles with Team Liquid. Overall, Team Liquid themselves having a lot of struggles this past split. With that being said, brought to us by Travis Gafford, apparently that contract Doublelift is currently under with Team Liquid is now up for trade. And some breaking news out there, and like I said before, some shocking news as well, but news that I am not surprised by at all. If you guys have been following this controversy and this timeline of Doublelift throughout this season, from a lack of motivation to a sickness to a stand-in for him as well, and the overall Liquid struggles. In fact, on top of all of that, whenever you have a player out there who wants to be a shot caller, is publicly open about being denied that opportunity to actually shot call for the team, and then outright calls the Team Liquid roster a democracy where someone lacks leadership to actually lead the team, that's never really a good sign. If you guys saw that, then this outcome is not all that surprising.
I definitely want to be like the main shot caller again, but I'm not allowed. I think it could work, but a democracy is definitely hard to pull off. I think a democracy usually works when everyone has a really aligned way of thinking, but all of us see every situation totally differently. So like diagnosing the problem is not super hard. Finding the solutions, what's hard. Every one of us sees a situation differently. Like I'll see an angle to go in or go for a gank. Somebody else will see an angle to like nothing. They'll just see nothing, or they'll see a flank angle, or they'll see that we're just gonna poke and back off, or you know, so, and other people will think like, oh, we're gonna all in, or I'm gonna just like because they're grouped, I'm gonna split the side. So like a lot of these problems where everyone sees a situation differently, the problem is, yeah, like I said, everyone sees a situation in game differently. The solution most of the time is improve your communication, so all of you guys are ready and prepared to see the situation the same way. Our team has just such awful communication. Like I never understand what the plan is. If you don't even know what the plan is in game, you're never gonna make a proactive play when something comes up, when an opportunity comes up. So I think that's why we play so passively. It's just because we're never ready to force something. I mean, I wouldn't say we're never, like that's like an extreme way to put it, but like we're not often ready to do something when a situation comes up and then the opportunity is lost, because you don't have these super long windows in LCS. Like you're playing against other pro players, like they're gonna give you 5-second window, a 10-second window if you're lucky. If you're playing against a shit team, they'll give you longer windows to do stuff. But if you're not all ready and able to like jump on that opportunity, you're just not gonna make anything good happen. Then you're just waiting for the enemy team to throw the game to you.
And as a viewer, as a fan, as a community member, that might be really cool, right? Seeing transparency into the problems and issues that a team is having that aren't actually public, actually brought to the public's eye by a player, that can be fun to look into, right? The things you might not ever get to know unless a player comes out about. But if you're an esports owner, an esports organizational owner, or actually running Team Liquid or their League of Legends roster, you probably hate to see one of your key figures out there going public and telling everyone else you have issues with leadership. That was an obvious sign that, by the way, brings up the second point of all the people out there calling Team Liquid idiots for doing so and putting Doublelift up for trade. You guys do realize he's not guaranteed to be bought or traded away, right? You also realize it could be him going to the team and saying, hey, I no longer want to play for you. I have issues with this roster or the organization, and therefore put me up for trade. This isn't always a one-way street. Sometimes players do want to leave organizations despite having been gotten so used to winning under Team Liquid. It is very possible Doublelift is just simply not want to stay with the organization. With all the championships and titles won during their time in the LCS, with Doublelift being a part of them, it is clear there is some other, underlying issue here, whether it's team chemistry, team morale, or some sort of role that he wants to play and the team is not letting him play. It is obvious Doublelift actually wants to go somewhere else or correct the issues currently currently in Liquid, which might not be able to be corrected. So before you call Team Liquid idiots, this might just be, obviously, based off the results this split, the best move they could make. Now, the other giant question out there is where this guy can actually go. Does he go back to a TSM? Does he draw on those storylines? Who replaces Doublelift on the Liquid roster? If you guys really realize it, when it comes to the NALCS, this storyline is a heater. Maybe this is what NALCS really needs right now after we find out the majority of pro players didn't even want to finish the split. Maybe we need this drama. Maybe we need this spice and a little bit of a change up from what we have become so accustomed to seeing, that being Liquid dominate and that being Liquid Doublelift. Either way, if you guys have been following this story, it certainly is, it's a weird one, right? We're so used to seeing Liquid succeed and win along the likes of Doublelift being a part of the organization. The way he is going out, if this is the case, is certainly a weird way, right? You expect, but then again, you question it, right? Do you expect Doublelift to leave on a kind of a whimper, a quiet note, or do you expect him to leave after winning a title or a championship or a split? I don't know which one I would probably prefer to see, but as of right now, it's certainly possible Doublelift could be leaving Liquid. Where he's going is a bigger question out there, as well as NALCS continues into this weird time, right? Do the players want to play? Do they not want to play? Does Doublelift want to be with Liquid? I particularly don't think so. Where will he go is the giant open-ended question. Until next time, hope you guys all enjoy breaking down esports gaming news here every single day, all day long. Until next time, take care, drink your coffee, drink your Wawa. I'll see you guys back here sometime soon. Dude, you guys think about this? I don't know if you guys follow like traditional sports. It's kind of like Tom Brady leaves the New England Patriots. Doublelift leaves Team Liquid. That's crazy.